Good evening. مساء الخير. السلام عليكم. السلام عليكم للبنان، لأهل لبنان، للأهل لبنان اللي برات لبنان، للأهل العرب، للأهل المسلمين. السلام عليكم. Liverpool Streets Station.
Two oh five to Paddington.
Current presidential case update. Last week I called the Lebanese embassy. They just put the phone down after it rang. If you are looking at my Twitter timeline, you wonder why I use profanity. You would have thought that people would conclude that why is this person using profanity? Why is he calling that person a cunt? There's certain things that happen in this country. It's called process and procedure. It's called contractual obligations. It's called service level agreements. Be it in the police force, where if you call them and they make promises and they don't reply, they are obligated by contractual obligations. So when a one service doesn't want to answer the phone, for whatever reason they don't want to answer the phone, or when they talk to you and refuse to want to give you this is police I'm talking about. This is non-emergency numbers. These numbers are given to call back by senior members who told me to call back. And when they don't want to give you their name, this is a new, well, it's not new actually, but there are so many people who I call in the police force who refuse to give their name. There are people in Islington Council who refuse to give their names. But let me tell you, who want to act outside your job remit. You work from a personal capacity? Then I could call you anything I fucking like. Yeah? I could call your mum anything I like. I could call your dad anything I like. But what I can't do is do that if I don't have a reason to. If I am educated to follow procedure and process, as we all are, then if you work outside that, you don't want to give me your name. I don't fucking need your name, dear police officers, because this is the experience that I've received off of the Met Police. You don't want to give your name? Well, let me educate you, sunshine. If you are employed by the police, be you a service civil servant or a police officer, and you are contractually obligated, yeah, it doesn't matter what, whether it's police, lawyer, any profession, you are contractually obligated. If you're unemployed, you are therefore representing the company. Telling me stupid answers like I don't know does not mean you are representing the company. What it means is you are not receiving training. It shows a weakness in your approach on the phone. When you want to not give me your name, you need to understand you're talking to professionals out there. When you come into work and you log on, you do that only with an ID, and you do that with a password. So I know who you are when you don't want to give me your name in the police force, and I'm addressing that to you police out there. PC Bailey, white man, he's a white man because he's treated me in a racist manner. Yeah, because if you want to act act outside your job remit, be promised to phone me back when you don't, yeah, that means you're acting from a personal capacity. And if you're acting from a personal capacity, I could tell you, I can act from a personal capacity too, yeah? And I could call you a cunt, I could call you a stupid white racist person, because that's what you are, and I have to identify you. If you are white and racist towards me, I will identify you as a white racist. There are white normal people and I don't have a problem with them. Nobody does, actually. Not in the right frame of mind anyway. And I am in the right frame of mind, where I believe in honesty is best policy. And if you want to breach your oath to me, because you swore to the King of England and to the public, yeah, that's what you done when you joined the police force. Otherwise you wouldn't have a fucking... Yeah, look, I've been getting cut off a couple of times here. If you want to work outside your job remit, yeah, then I could work outside my job remit too, because I don't have a job, yeah. I'm a professional, I will treat you professionally, but if you deny me my rights, you're acting from a personal capacity. And if you are, yeah, that means I can detain you, anyone could detain you who is a British citizen, yeah, and use all reasonable force like you all did when I got arrested days after my father died, and you started to squeeze them handcuffs on me, yeah. The white racist police officer, a white cunt, he's a white racist police officer, he's more than likely Jewish, just like the Jewish man on the phone today. His name was a Jewish name, yeah, just like most of the people, including Benjamin, the police officer in Edgware, who phoned me to tell me that my mum was abducted, she's missing, when my mum had an accident 3 years ago in a bathtub. Not one of my sisters helped her. She was there for 7 hours. She got a fractured back. Fell several times after that. And I've been shouting at my sisters, telling the evil bitches to help my mum, and I've been doing all the work myself. Susie and Rubio, their name is, and they didn't do nothing. And they left it, and I've been flagging the signs for my mum's care to be shared. There's only certain things I can do. I'm a man. I can't bath my mum. I can't do that. Yeah? So, the judgmental cunts out there, yeah, that's one for you, yeah, because you don't know my case, yeah? And you lot who want to abuse the policing here in this country, my sisters, if you want to lie repetitively, yeah, your WhatsApp is obtainable. I can obtain your WhatsApp just like that, legally, lawfully. The police know that, yeah. So all the lies that you tell your sisters to do, and one of your sisters sent me the lies that she wrote and said. She sent me them, yeah. She told me, Ruby tells Susie, lie to him, pretend you're a doctor, get someone to call him and say that they're a doctor or an official, and tell him this, tell him whatever. This is Ruby. This is the one that police is trying to protect. You white shitty police racist cunts. That's what you are. You're a racist white Islington police station. You're full of Jews. Your CID are Jews. That's who they are. That's who they are. That's who they are, because I know. Because I could tell a name, yeah, I'm a British Lebanese, yeah, I'm a British Lebanese, an experienced, educated British Lebanese. I'm cosmopolitan, I'm metropolitan, I'm internationally well recognised by now. I am internationally well recognised by now. Not celebrity status, no, but being outspoken anti-Zionist, yeah. I don't need you lot to, or YouTube, to tell me I've had over 500,000. I don't need that, yeah. About 3 months ago, I had over 300,000 interactions. I know my voice is getting out. I know my voice is getting out. When I go live, yeah, and I've only got 180 odd people. When I go live and 120 odd people have already seen my video while I'm live, yeah, and I've only got 3 followers on my Twitter, yeah, Yeah, you try sizing that up to your £500,000 platforms who are criticising me because I'm bringing forth my view. Yeah, let me tell you, I've got some big news for you, everybody. Yeah, and I do not say this, but out of any happiness whatsoever. Yeah, Strait of Hormuz is going to be shut down. I've been saying it for the last several years. Oil is going to go straight up to over £200-300 a barrel. Yeah, water, food, drink, the lot of it is gonna not just go up slowly, because it has been already. We already know that. Yeah, but it's gonna shoot up in a significant quadruple amount. Yeah, so you better stock up. So you better stock up on food that's sustainably gonna last longer, that doesn't have a shelf date. Yeah, you need to start stocking up. This is a call out to my brothers on an international scale. This is not just going to happen in London. Yeah, my sources are solid. My sources are solid. They predicted what's going to happen these days 30 years ago. Yeah, 30 years ago they predicted. Yeah, my sources are not hidden. My sources are clear. You all know who my sources are. You only have to look at my YouTubes to understand where I'm coming from. This country is going to be changing now, significantly. There's going to be abductions by police on an endemic scale. Those abductions, yeah, people are going to be detained and they're going to be sent to places where families won't know. Where families won't be able to get any access to them, yeah? Police already have a policy right now whereby if you're detained, yeah, they won't tell your family. If your family is calling you to find out about you, police are not going to be telling you. And I keep getting my disruptions here on my live podcast. But this is a serious warning out here. I'm putting it out to the public. My sources are 100% credible. Start to stock up. You need to change your money. Your currency right now is going to be devalued in a significant way. Inflation is going to increase in a massive way. You need to buy gold and silver and stones that you can exchange. That is the best currency now that's going to hold its money. This is one of my most serious podcasts I've ever... This is my most serious podcast that I'm informing the public right now. I'm a British Lebanese. I've been targeted. I'm a 17-day hunger striker targeted by a British racist Jewish MP. I'm a 17-day hunger striker who was put incommunicado podcasts. Thank you, sir. Get out of there and talk properly. It is a very, very, very dangerous days ahead. The escalation of the war in the Middle East, what this means is, I'm telling you guys, I am not happy. I am not happy. I am not happy whatsoever about what's happening. They're going around bombing in Lebanese buildings in as if they're like Lego. As if they're like toy Lego, plastic Lego. Yeah? As if there's no one in these buildings. They're killing masses on a massive scale. All I will say is I need legal help. I need legal representation. I need resources in order to be represented properly. If I'm going to ever be a voice, yeah, you need to stop working against me and work with me. You need to start to understand that I am scared of being detained at any moment. Yeah, I am not fucking joking. I'm not scared of being detained. What I am scared of is not coming out. That is what I'm scared of, not coming out. Because they can create anything they want to create. God knows what I'm already out on bail. Yeah? And I'm the sort of person that talks the truth and speaks raw. These organizations that I'm exposing, and you will have to look at my YouTubes, you'll have to listen to the podcast that even just tell you that I'm talking about horse racing, that because it doesn't just do that. Yeah, most of my podcasts that I've done over the weekend, about my presidential case, not about the podcast, not about horse racing. Although one podcast out there, as usual, I overperform and I surprise myself to the stage where I no longer surprise myself. So on the Lebanese Tips fans out there, yeah, you've seen a podcast there that I've just done for the whole of England and Ireland. I debunk every race that there, and I produce significance. So now you know how the how can I say, well, the bullshitters do the bullshit, and I present the results. Moving on from Lebanese Tips, because I really don't have an interest in that kind of thing right now. This war is expanding and it's being transported. This war is being transported to abroad. Yeah, be careful. Don't do nothing stupid. I warn the public. Do not join any movements of any sort. Yeah, I talk from a personal capacity. I don't trust any of it. I try and stay home as much as I can. Right now, I'm being denied to see my mother, and I've made it absolutely clear. Those people who I thought were gonna be behind my back turned silent. And I don't need you. I don't give a toss who you are. Yeah, whether you're following me or not. I know my message gets out there. Yeah. Over the last weekend, I've had over 27,000 or so Twitter tells me interactions, 27,000 over the last 7 days. Yeah, that's just Twitter. Yeah, I don't believe it because I know it's significantly far more than that. For inflation, your money is going to disappear. Get it out of the bank. Start buying gold and silver. Start buying it what you can barter with, and check the timeline that I've sent out. There is a source that I'm giving you. It's Sheikh Imran Hussein. Check the YouTube that I sent out. He'd done it over a year ago, around this time a year ago. Yeah, and I did warn you well before that as well. My advice to you is family comes number one. Yeah, I have a shit family. I'm convinced that 2 of my sisters have been blackmailed. Yeah, I am convinced right now that they've been blackmailed because I am convinced. I've said enough. I can't talk about it in a few words, but I am totally and utterly convinced that there is some kind of a hold going on. And I'm certain that my mum wants to see me. My mum already told me she wants to see me. My mum has been denied to see me, and the police, yeah, are doing nothing but backing the people who have befriended my sisters. These people are people who are British MP Emily Thornberry's army, yeah. These are a continuation of Jewish power here in Islington. I speak with openness, yeah, and I challenge anyone. I don't give a toss if you're a professor or any qualifications you got stuck in your brains or being programmed into you, yeah. I know what I'm talking about, yeah. You listen to me, yeah. I won't let down my community here in London, yeah. And as much as they try, yeah, they won't succeed, yeah. Yeah, they won't succeed. Yeah, I'm still seeking accountability. Yeah, my only fear is I won't have a voice any longer, and they'll shut these down and arrest me and put me in a cell, and my mum wouldn't know because my sisters definitely won't tell my mum. My sisters definitely won't tell my mum, and I won't kill myself. Yeah, but what I do know is, yeah, police are cunts, and those people who I exposed in my YouTubes, yeah, including YouTubes that I've sent out, but they've shut down. And it's not getting any publicity. Yeah, a lot of them. Police, even as far as I'm concerned, police have bugged my house. That's what I believe, because they came when I was arrested. They came to my house without my presence, yeah, and because of me using my profanity on email, and I exposed my MP on it, because she's Jewish, yeah, they're full whack on it, yeah. My MP is the most wickedest witch in Islington. She really is a proper racist, Zionist, cult-loving, Masonic woman. That's what she is. Yeah, she's covered up all the issues that I informed Rose McGowan. If anyone could get the message out to Rose McGowan, you know who you are, Rose. Yeah, I've DM'd you. You knew who I was. Yeah, I've informed you of what I've informed you. Yeah, and if you know her, pass the message over to her. Tell her I'm the British Lebanese hunger striker. She'll know exactly. On that note, I'll bid you a good day.